that is Kyle Gossett's sister.
Yeah.
I
had permission to use it.
No copyright infringement!
Like all the rest of the songs we do. We're gonna do some improv, and we're gonna each create our own characters, and we're gonna get our own suggestions to do that, and then we'll see what those characters get up to. So, for me, can you please give me like a song lyric that like stuck with you, like when you were like a teenager or college years, like those like, ooh, this keeps me going, or something like that.
Baby got back.
Baby got back. That stuck with you.
Aretha Franklin.
Listen, he's very deep, alright? He's a deep guy.
Oh, I heard Aretha Franklin's Respect. Was there a specific lyric from it?
No, that's the lyric.
Yeah.
You know that Motown song that goes Aretha Franklin Respect.
I'll take respect.
Can I just like something very true to you that's like an object that makes you feel either more confident or very powerful just by the nature of holding it? What is that?
The remote.
The remote. Great. Thank you so much.
The remote.
Thank you.
The remote. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
All right. For mine, I want to know if there's a person that you looked up to growing up. Was there an attribute about that person that you really honored and kept close to your heart?
Well-read.
Strong feminist.
Strong feminist. Strong
I
feminist.
like that. Awesome. Cool. So so we all have suggestions. When the lights come up, it's boy choice. Listen, Geraldine. Some days I just feel like I don't get no respect.
Oh, I'm sorry, were you talking, Rebecca?
See what I mean?
What? Literally right in the middle of my fucking stories. Let me watch my stories.
Oh, Geraldine, we've been living together in this retirement home for the past 10 years, and you're always watching your stories, and you never talk to me, your roommate. It's me, and I'm just trying to have a conversation with you. You don't listen to me, you don't respect me, the bathroom's a shit mess. How dare?
I apologize. I'm just trying to make sure that, that Josh and Regina end up staying together, because if they don't stay together, then all of life is going to hell. I live vicariously through these fucking characters, You know this.
I do, and it's a problem, Geraldine.
Yes, it is a problem. And yeah, I know that the bathroom's a mess. I know that we're living in a retirement home at age 43. But the rent is fucking cheap.
They said we're down on our luck, unemployment was just done.
It's just done.
We just couldn't get any more, so here we are. But Geraldine, you just don't respect me. You don't see me. You don't.
Honey, I respect you. I do respect you. You're living with me. That means I respect you. You're my best friend. Now that my other best friend died, you're my second.
That was hard. I know you always called me your substitute best friend.
It is, hey, but that doesn't mean that you're not a best friend. Like one dies and then you jump up to the next position. Like I'm the president
Ladies! Don't be alarmed. It's me, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. From beyond the grave, your best friend, Geraldine.
Ruthie, it was always really hard to compete with the Supreme Court Justice.
I know.
Ruthie, is it really you?
It's me, hon.
My God.
And I'm back.
I thought that bitch was dead.
Watch your tone, Rebecca, or I'll subpoena you.
Ruth, I'd like to see you try from beyond the grave.
Ladies.
Oh God, what a cold breeze.
My ethereal material form limits my interactions. But I can see you two need my judicial help in repairing a friendship.
Well, Ruth, I don't think anyone asked for your help, and I certainly don't want it.
We women must stand together, strong and together. It's not an opening argument, I was a judge. I haven't been a lawyer in a long, long time. And this isn't a ruling. But I think you can work it out.
He's cheating on you, Regina.
See what this bitch does? She's just always like on her TV, she's watching, she's not even paying attention to you, her best friend. How does that make you feel, Ruthie?
It sucks.
Ruthie, I have always loved
Can't touch you.
you.
Just log.
Ruthie.
A corporeal form, you can't touch me. Geraldine, you can't touch me. But I'm always touched by you. You remember that time? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We'll say it together.
The time.
It's just my gases.
Talking about literally the time.
The time.
That when we were hanging out and we realized one of us is not a racist. Those were good times. Those were
That's
good
the kind
times.
of energy we have.
God.
That's the kind of energy we feed.
God, I don't miss this bullshit.
Rebecca, your problems are...
Oh, don't ghost read me now.
It's okay. It's okay. Just breathe in a little bit of my vapors. Go ahead.
It's so cold.
Oh. One best friend is inside of another best friend now.
When you say it like that, it sounds awful.
Ah, yes. I now have a reading of your aura. I see, Rebecca, you've lived a very childless life.
Yes, I'm 43. I'm living in a retirement home, and I've never had child.
Preach. But I feel like you always thought there was something missing then. Something you wish you could have had.
Well, children.
Yes.
I never had children, and there was never the right man.
Oh my God, that's what it is.
Remind me, I'm gonna do some poltergeist stuff.
My God, you want a man? Is that what you want?
I mean, it would have been nice, but you know, a woman gets to a certain age, and they're just less desirable.
You could be anything that you want.
Anything. Anything.
Ruthie, are you just hype manning for my friend here?
Yes! Yes, of course.
I mean, I can help you. Like, if that's really something that you're into, like, I can help you. Like try to find a man. Not that you need a man, because you don't need a man.
Geraldine, I'm not looking for a pimp here. I just would have liked to find someone, but now no one's gonna love me here in this retirement home that I've retired to much too early.
Oh, that's just not true.
It's not true. No.
Well, I was.
It's not true.
What are you adding to this right now?
I was just watching one of the stories the other day.
She was.
There was a lady And her name was Stella, and she got her fucking groove back.
Groovalicious.
Get your groovalicious
Did you
groove
watch
back.
that movie, or did you just surmise the synopsis from the title?
I mean, the whole movie is pretty much the title itself. But
What's Star Wars about?
well, there are stars in the sky, and they start to have a war.
Self-explanatory.
Explain Harry Potter to me.
Well, there is a Potter who is clearly Harry.
That's obvious. What? Rebecca, what? Give me a look. What is it? Just out with it. You're giving me the third degree.
Yes, you're being very unhelpful in this moment now.
Well, that hurts my feelings.
Oh, Ruthie.
No.
We didn't know that ghosts still had feelings. We're so
Of
sorry.
course. I'm a soul manifested, chained back to the earth. I feel things.
Well, usually when something's chained, they're chained for a reason. What are you chained to, Ruthie?
What do you think? It's helping all women. For all my life, I've stood up for women's rights, for values. I fought tooth and nail till my body couldn't fight anymore. My spirit carries on. Just like you ladies. I want you to be friends. I want you to reconcile your differences. And I want you to look good doing it.
Ruthie, if you were a female, you'd be mansplaining how to be a woman to me.
Good thing I'm not.
I like that. I want that.
Touch my hands. Or try to. So close to my fingers.
I want to be a stronger woman.
Geraldine, you can. Come to the window. Go ahead and open the blinds. I was trying that earlier, but I couldn't. Look out there. Oh, that's your future. Not sitting on the TV. You still got a lot of life to live. Both of you. Regrets. Things you could change. But it's time to stop seeing each other as antagonizing forces and instead come together on a common goal.
Like a sisterhood.
Like a sisterhood.
What? So what? Ruth Bader Ginsburg, are you saying that all women should stop tearing each other down and supporting each other like that'll help or something?
It's a start.
That is literally the opposite of what they do on the stories.
I know, Geraldine. You see, the media conglomerate wants you to think that they're adversaries, but they're not. You're sisters. This sucks. You're sisters. Go ahead. Look at the distance between you two. Look how you draw away when you should be drawing closer. Rebecca, now you're doing it out of spite. Rebecca.
Geraldine doesn't pay attention to me.
Well, I could start paying attention to you if you just were just as interesting as the people on TV.
You say I'm not interested?
Yes, like what you're doing right now. I'm paying attention to you. Look at you. There's conflict. You're like the living story right now.
Oh, you don't pay attention to me when I'm dramatic.
Yes! Yell at me. Steal my boyfriend like they do on TV.
You have a boyfriend?
Yes! I told you I can get a man. I got my groove back.
How the hell have you gotten a boyfriend when all I see is you just sitting here watching your stories?
Well, Ruthie helped me.
Excuse me, Ruthie?
Girls got game. What can I say?
It's true. I was hanging out with a guy one time. We were making some pottery, and Ruthie came up right behind me.
I just guided those hands.
I just
I
wanted
just
to say,
guided those hands.
Just like they
So
do on the
dearly.
stories. Just like they do on that story.
specifically, this is Ghost with Patrick Swayze.
It's a great film.
It's a great film.
It's a great
I
film.
was living a good life, a life that they live on TV, and you can too.
Oh, next you're gonna tell me the one time you went and tried to steal the Declaration of Independence.
That happened.
That happened. Funny story. Yeah,
Okay, Nikkei.
I guess you technically would have access.
I do. I've got the keys. Well, not anymore. But I did have the keys.
Absurd that you would have found the man without telling me, your friend.
Well, I'm sorry. I got so wrapped up in two things in my life, television and men, that I forgot about the thing I cared about the most. That's my sister.
You care about me?
Yes, of course.
Don't do it.
Again, notice, Geraldine, you step back when you should be stepping forward.
Step into the sisterhood.
Step in, Rebecca. Not away. In.
Well, I just don't understand why you would betray me like this.
I haven't betrayed you. You didn't lose a sister, you gained a brother. My boyfriend.
Am I gonna meet this boyfriend of yours?
Perhaps at some point. We're only in the early stages of it, you know, like the stages where you just make pottery and sell jello, or make jello and eat lunch with each other. Things like that, you know? First base.
I don't know this phase, as I've not had a man.
Oh, the truth hurts.
Yes, rub it in, watch
43 years old, never had a man?
Rebecca, sometimes you have to let everyone know what's hurting you. If you keep it inside, you'll be cold and callous to the outside. And you should be warm and inviting. Your friend is opening up to you. It's time you opened up to her.
Opened up.
Someday I'll be gone. And I'll be like Ruthie, and you won't be able to hug me or hold me or anything and such. That remote control will just sit on the table, and no one's going to be changing the channel. And you're going to wish that I was there watching stories.
Well, considering we're nearly the same age, it would be it's absurd for you to just claim that you're going to die before me.
Well, I have a man, so it ages me much more.
That's fair. Just don't know that I can trust you or Ruth or anyone. I've had a hard life, you see. Daddy was a low janitor, and Mommy sold shrooms.
Yes, you're doing very good, Rebecca. More!
Keep opening up!
More!
Keep opening up!
Keep it! More! It's an order from the court.
You can't order me around.
I can. Because I'm presiding over your heart.
What the fuck is that?
Means I have jurisdiction now. I'm taking you on as an apprentice. That's right. Pull up a chair.
Never been an apprentice before.
Go ahead. I'll teach you my judicial ways.
Today on As the World Turns, will Rebecca actually give her heart over? Just keep going.
You see, a lot of people think carrying out the law and judgment is about school and books and order. But actually, it's all in the heart.
What?
I know you're confused. But I'm saying you have what it takes, girl. Maybe a man is not what you need. Maybe what you need is order. You've been searching for something for so long, and now it's so clear. To me at least. Maybe not to you, but to me. That you have a great power within you.
Now, was Ruth Bader Ginsburg a judge or a therapist? I can't
A little bit of both.
You learn a lot serving for life on the Supreme Court. You learn most of all how to talk to people, how to make sure the different positions fill out in your ruling statements.
What kind of position do you see me taking?
It's my gavel.
Keep going.
Geraldine, this is not a documentary.
Just enjoying the show. I mean, your lives.
Take it.
The gavel?
Yes. Ah, it's just smoke. Well, pretend you have a gavel in your hand.
Well, actually, I have one.
Oh.
See, what people don't know is my grandfather was a judge in the 9th District of the great state of Texas.
Plot twist.
I knew it ran in your blood. I could smell it.
I've kept his gavel ever since he died. I smell it and it still smells like bourbon, oak, and cigars.
Blackout, Dick Wolf.
And that sense of judgment, it's been lying dormant. You thought what you wanted was a relationship. But I think what you want is to carry out the sweet sweetness of justice. Oh, feels good. Oh, feels real good.
Order in my room!
Oh!
Today on Judge Judy.
Do not call me that!
So sorry. This is so awesome.
I will hold you in contempt.
Okay, please do.
The order of the day, Geraldine, is you need to get off the damn TV and talk to your friend every now and then.
Yeah, I'm here. I will talk to my friend.
And not just because you think I'm interesting because I'm being dramatic.
Right. Not just, no. Our lives are not TV shows.
Right, so Geraldine, let me just tell you a story. You know, I said my mother sold shrooms. I say that as a joke. She actually just sold cremini mushrooms out of the back of her truck. She was a good forager of mushrooms. She would often cut them up and create dishes, pasta dishes, just like like a little cacio e pepe.
Okay.
And so, she would toss it together. She would put the sauce. There'd be a little knob of butter in there, a little white wine, and lots of salt and pepper. And just, she would cook the pasta in salted water like it should be. And she would put it in her stainless steel pan that she bought from Gibson's. Remember that store? And she would toss it in and she would give it a good shake, and she made the best cremini mushroom linguine that you've ever had in your life.
Oh. It's just like another TV show.
You paid attention to me.
I did.
I literally told you the most boring story and you paid attention to me.
That's how you know your connection is real.
Let's try another. See, I said my daddy ended up going to jail. But it wasn't for anything interesting. He actually just faked some IDs for some 16-year-olds. They wanted the booze. use. So he got an ID machine that he stole from the DMV, and just took it. And my mother was.
Okay, order of the courts.
I'm trying to.
Rebecca, please. My ruling stands. I think this friendship has been amended.
Oh.
Now I must be on my way. It's a very busy afterlife. I've got to get going, so...
Now you said all the women, am I correct?
Yep,
Oh.
I got them all. I got them all, so that's,
It's a lot of women, Ruth Ginsburg.
give or take 3.5 billion or so, maybe more. It's changing every day, so I gotta get going. But
Ruthie,
this really touched my heart. Yes.
thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for not calling the Ghostbusters.
It's just interesting because no one told me life was going to be this way.
Okay, well, this has been fun. I bid you adieu. Now, if you could please burn that law book, I will be exorcised from your premise.
But if we don't...
Oh. But you should.
I mean,
Because I think we've mended things. And I got a lot of other clients that I need to advise and to adjudicate and
Listen, Ruth Ginsburg, you have to admit, the idea of trapping Supreme Court justice in our apartment is hilarious.
Okay, you little shits. You're going to get the matches and you're going to burn that fucking lump. So that I can get the fuck out of this retirement home. I'm tired of haunting it. And I've got places to be!
Oh, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Oh, I thought she was such a nice person.
I am a nice
Uplifting
person!
women.
I am a good person! I stand up for the right thing, and you are doing the wrong thing right now! Release me from this premises!
Oh.
I don't know if I want to.
No.
I think I like this, Ruthie.
Oh, do you?
Well, in 43, we could keep you in here another 50 years.
Good.
You've never seen wrath like this!
It's wrathy. This is like...
Little do you know how many opponents in court I've defiled with my opening arguments.
It's just like Mortal Kombat.
Yes. And I will have your heads. Now release me!
Now wait a second, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah.
I need to tell you a story about my grandfather.
Keep it going for boy toys! Oh, I think we can all agree we've learned a lot tonight. Learned a lot about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. We've all learned how to be better feminists, I think. We've learned that you only have to be 43 to go to a retirement home. Hurts me because I am that age. Did you guys enjoy yourselves? Yeah!